Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This will be the first of several videos of my Christmas trees. I'll take you around, and this one is the bedroom tree that I have up in my room. I love all my trees, but this one might be my favorite. I don't know. It's a toss-up between this one and the one downstairs. But I wanted to go through and show you some of the decor, and then I'll do a full house tour and just show you everything. But I thought I would take it down piece by piece. So, all right, there's the tree. That's the one you've been seeing in the background of my morning devotions. I always love having an angel on top. I always think that's very pretty. Angel or a star, you know. There's my granddaughter. I love it. I found this particular metal ornament, and it's a Hallmark ornament, but I got it for 98 cents at the thrift store. There was a whole series of them. So her mommy and her gammy also got an ornament that year. Not that they didn't look like this. One was a snowflake, and I think the other one was a bell. And I got this one with her picture in it for that year. That's what she looked like that year. So it was really great. This is a very beautiful Hallmark ornament from 2013. That was the year of my 25th wedding anniversary. And it was just, I loved the white with the red. I thought it was beautiful, kind of in honor of my 25th anniversary. It's another Hallmark ornament. I was in Pampered Chef at the time, direct sales, and this was the very first conference I ever went to, was that year. And I loved it because I love to travel, and it was just a different experience for me, and I wanted to commemorate it with that. These are just some fun ornaments I got for free for being a Hallmark Club member and shopping on certain days, you know, when they did the Hallmark ornament releases. I just love them because they're small, they're really, you know, cute, little gingerbread and this little Santa. It's really nice. I've got some of these glass, hope the lighting's okay in here. These blown glass ornaments that I think are gorgeous. This is one of my porcelain Barbies, collector exclusives. Love that. Come around here. This is a blown glass glittered ornament that, oh my goodness, where was that from? We bought them here, but they, in Virginia Beach, but it's a brand, and I'm trying to see if I see another one that's got the brand on it. There's some that have the tag on it. I bought a whole series of them. I think they're just really pretty. I love the blown glass. Here is another, Hallmark ornament, letters to Santa, and this is actually a replica of one of the Hallmark cards from that year. And there's writing even on the inside. The detail they put on these is stunning. And I just love that Santa at his mailbox. Oops. I wonder if opening the window would make a difference on these. Here's you know, I'm really a stickler about dolls. This is a little doll I found in the thrift store. She's just like a sleepy little girl. This is a handmade stained glass ornament that my cousin made when he was younger for his mom, my aunt. And I wound up inheriting her ornaments, which I thought were, you know. Here's another one, dated 1995. That was the year my youngest daughter was born. There's another stained glass that was made. These are from the 60s. This is actually an antique ornament that was my aunt's from the 50s or 60s, which I love. And this is something my daughter bought for me because they know that I love ornaments. Here's one of my collector specialties. These are my window ornaments. I've got 15 or 16. This one is Crinkle's Corner, and these are precious because turn it around. This is the bookstore. Can you see that? They're really cute. I love it. Here we have another antique ornament from the 50s. You gotta love it. Here's another one of the more modern that come from that series of blown glass. It's a beautiful rose. This is new this year. I went to Arizona, and this is from Chapel of the Holy Cross from February this year. It's beautiful. It's made from the Sedona, Arizona red clay. This came from Bethlehem. My sister went to Israel and purchased that for me. You can tell that this right here is a vintage ornament from the 50s. That was part of my aunt's collection, which I love. And this right here is from the Philippines. For those of you who don't know, in the Philippine culture, their primary Christmas decoration is the star lantern. I forget the name of it, the Philippine name of it. But when she went to the Philippines for work, she brought me one of these back, and I just love it. It reminds me, I lived there from the age of 10 to 18 with a 1-year break in that amount of time. I came back for my freshman year and then went back and returned. This was a very special ornament. My husband and I went through a very difficult time in 2012, and it was such a healing time at Christmas that we got that together. Here's another fun ornament I got last year. Our love just works. My husband and I are such opposites. Sometimes I wonder how in the world, but it just works. And this is another one of my collector club exclusives. I love my Barbie. Okay, we're coming down here. This was a gift by Jim Shore given to me last year. I love artistry and craftsmanship. I was on the planning committee for our reunion that we had. It was supposed to be in 2020, and we wound up, because of we all know what happened in 2020, so we had it in 2021, and it was just a wonderful. This right here is an antique from the 50s as well. I'll go over to that side in a little bit. This is also an antique. I just love these. So nice, so great. My daughter got this for me. She had a friend who was working at Disney. I believe she did the voice of Nemo in their little production. And when she went free, she came back with that for me, which I loved. Okay, here we have another vintage. Don't you love these? Gosh. Okay, these are fun. All right, I made these little clothespin ornaments. This is Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth. Such a great time. I always hang them together. And some more of my Hallmark. That's Santa from Scotland. Here's another one of my window ornaments. This is the chocolate shop. I wonder if opening the light would, let me try that. All right, I've opened the window to see if that will help with the lighting. But this is the chocolate shop. Okay. Here we have some more antiques from the 50s. I love these. So pretty. Some of them have cracks. It's another antique. There's some more back here. This one. I decorate all around my tree because people from the window see it. This is not an antique. And this is another one of those blown glass from this area. I just saw one that had a tag. Oh, here we are right here. This is the, what does it say? Something Christmas heirlooms. Oh, here it is. It's another one. Inga's Christmas heirlooms. And these were very, an ornament like this would be $25, $26. I did not pay that. I got them at an exceptional deal. But there's that. My husband loves the Alien movies. And this is the one with Sigourney Weaver. This is a Hallmark ornament. Okay. Here's another one of the antiques from my aunt's collection. I think this had a jewel in the center that has since fallen out. Here's another antique. Just gorgeous. This is also new from this year, from Arizona. Had to get the cactus. And that was Birthday Trip, Arizona. Here's another Hallmark ornament. This was a club exclusive. So there's that little snow in the bottom. This is my friends and I. I love these. This was all of us who worked on the committee, the reunion committee. This is the CBN celebrating 60 years ornament. I was an employee there for 21 years and I loved every minute of it, even when I went through some challenges. Here's another antique, which I love. These are, This was interesting. This one here, I have another one on the other side of the tree. This was supposed to be an art form that, and it came with the ornament itself. A woman had, what is this? They're called Kneaded Angels, if you can read that. And basically, I'm going to stick that back inside. It was supposed to be a piece of bread that was soaked in glue, and then it would become this, I don't know if this is actually that or if it's a mimic ring using, clay or something. But I thought it was interesting. Here was the very first window ornament I ever got, which I love. Okay. Let me come down here. Okay. Here we have Jane and Mr. Bingley. Here is another antique. Really pretty with the faded colors, rainbow colors. Here's another antique. It's a bell. They're so pretty. Here's another antique. My aunt took such good care of these. This one here is not an antique. There's a set of 3. There's a third one, I don't know. I think it's on the other side. In the thrift store, I think I paid 80 cents for them. There's a Dollar Tree gnome. You guys have seen those. This is a Cracker Barrel ornament from several years ago. This one right here. Okay. Some metal ornaments. Here's another antique. There's a little bit of a break there, but it's very delicate. I got this at the Bible Museum. This was the first press is a representation of the very first, this is a limited edition, Museum of the Bible in D.C. Guggenheim Press, I think, where they were printing one of the first Bibles. I just loved all those little window things like that. I love. This I got from Colonial Williamsburg, Busch Gardens, Christmastown. I love that. It lights up. I haven't added batteries to it yet this year, but it does light up. Here's another one of the windows, the dime store, which I think is precious. Here's a Pandora jewelry commemorating the beads they get. And here's a fun Dollar Tree camper, and here's a Dollar Tree Santa. This is a Hallmark angel that I got in remembrance of my sister Teresa. Okay, move around here. I'm not sure. I think this was given to me of the 2 cardinals. It's just a plastic ornament with some greenery on it. It's cute. I love cardinals. I love ornaments. This is part of a set. I think you've seen some. Are these Linux? No, Gorham. And, I like the detailing on that. Here's some nutcrackers. I gotta have nutcrackers. Here's another one of the Inga's Christmas ornaments, commemorating the eldest daughter of Swedish tradition. Okay. Here's another window. This is the music shop. This is Jerusalem glass that my sister also brought back from her trip to Israel. And it's supposed to be unbreakable, but don't have the nerve to try. But I love the painting and the detailing. She told me that the vendors for these would take these in the street to attract you and bang them together to show that they were unbreakable. She said it made her cringe every time. I bet it did. Here's the other one of that set of 3. Here's another antique, as is this one. This was made for me by one of my dear high school friends, George Dewey High School. We were the Admirals. Here's another club exclusive. She's decorating the tree. Look at the little box of ornaments. I love the detail they put into these. Of course, I'm a Barbie girl. I believe I got her last year. Very nice. This was one of my club exclusives from last year. I did not join the club this year because I wasn't working most of last year. And so I'll be joining again, but I got the box that was cookie themed. And this was one of the ornaments in there with those precious hooks. And then here's another one of the Inga Christmas ornaments that were just gorgeous. The pineapple, which is cloisonné. We got that in Williamsburg. It's a sign of hospitality. Let me come down here. Let's see. Here's another one of my window ornaments. What year is this from? 2012. They're all dated. I have a few that I'm missing, but that is what it is. There's a couple more fun ornaments down here that were given to me or that I bought because I thought they were cute. Dollar store last year. The ones this year I think are a little bit better. And here's another one of those Inga Christmas blown glass ornaments. I think they're just beautiful. Castanets from Spain, my 2018 trip. Excuse me, 2019 trip. Okay, we'll come around here. Here's another Hallmark ornament, Santa checking his list, and it is a list. The detail they put in this. And of course, there's that's a club exclusive from 2013. I love it. The plate of cookies, the cocoa. This is the snowman ornament. I just saw the movie for this. I liked it. I didn't realize it was based on a book or a little cartoon, or a book they've turned into a cartoon. I'm not sure, but I love that. Little button back there. This bear was from the eating program I got on that I'm still following. The Eat Like a Bear. Actually, I've fallen off the wagon. I'm going back on the wagon. I'm going to lose the rest of this, the weight, and get down to my goal weight. But this is the Eat Like a Bear, and that's what it represents. Eat Like a Bear. Here's another antique. Yeah, there's still some breaks. I'm not throwing them away. Forget it. This is another window ornament. This is the train, whistle stop train store. Let's see if I can get the other side without it twisting. Okay. This is an angel ornament. This is one that you could put a light in the bottom, but you can see the lights on my tree are too big, so she'll just have to be like that until we get new lights. This is another club exclusive, and I absolutely love it because what's dangling from his branches are miniature versions of ornaments that Hallmark has had. You can just see those. And I even think that's a miniature of him on the left there. There's trains, there's hearts. These are all miniature ornaments that they've had, which is just precious to me. Here's another antique from the 50s. And there's our Gigi, Papa, and Eleanor ornament from 2020. One of my favorites, the hot air balloon, another Hallmark exclusive. This is an antique from the 60s. And this one here, I believe, is from the late 50s, early 60s. You just gotta love that vintage. This is another antique from my aunt's collection. And here is one of my Barbie porcelain club exclusives. This is my hubby's. We got this last year.
Captain's log, stardate, unknown. During an ion storm, my landing part...
It goes through a whole dialogue, which is really fun. Here's the last one that I have in the porcelain Barbie collection. They're just beautiful, boxed up. These are other ornaments I got for free, club members, just for shopping on certain days. Really cute. I love the little snowman back there. And then there's this little deer, and then this gumdrop. Those were all ornaments I got on partner weekends when we came in and, purchased a couple. This is a gold-plated aspen leaf from Colorado when I traveled with Pampered Chef. And this is just a sand dollar from Florida that my friend sent me. Here's another one of the window ornaments. This is the Nina's Nook, and it looks to me like it's yarn and quilting, like crafting, which I think is adorable. Okay. Gone with the Wind. Love it. Got that at the Gone with the Wind Museum. This was from our 25th anniversary ornament. And then our initials, Maggie and Tony. Here's another. You've seen the red, gold, green, and blue. It was a whole set that came with this, which I love. Here's another club exclusive. And then this was another ornament made by my friend for our high school friends. Love it. Here's another club antique ornament. This was a really fun wooden ornament that was sent to everybody who works at CBN. Here's another antique. And this is a Hallmark Club exclusive. I tell you, these little open windows that kind of show you a little scene are really amongst many favorites. This is another one of those Inga's Christmas ornaments. I love the little igloo. Another antique from the 50s, as is this one here. I don't remember where I got this one. It may have been in a thrift store bag of ornaments, but I remember this one struck me because it has the look of like a Hummel. You know, those Hummel figurines? Sort of kind of had that look, which is why I wanted it. This is a Waterford crystal ornament, and I guess those are crystals right there at the center. My daughter Rebecca went to New Orleans and brought this back for me, which I thought was very sweet. This is another Hallmark ornament that I thought was just beautiful. I love butterflies. This was a freebie for being a club ornament or a club member, and it's a snowman. What did they call this? Let me look here. There's a tag. It's really adorable. Okay. Snowmen Fall from Heaven, unassembled. And then this is for a deluxe snowman, model number 347, part number 637,521, some assembly required. So this is supposed to be a snowman snowflake, which I thought was adorable. Here's another antique. Some of these are showing their age. Some look like I could have bought them yesterday. This was from this year. I went to the Summer Summit with the Daughters of the American Revolution, and I picked that up. Here's the other one of that unique ornament, another antique. This also was an ornament that was sent to me as a gift. I love these. It's a nice group of gals that we really got close when we were planning the school reunion. Here's another one of the Inga's Christmas heirlooms. Here is another window ornament. These are so fun. This is a Hallmark ornament. I haven't hooked up to its power source, but generally you have glittering stars in the sky and lights from the windows when I do. Another antique. Some Dollar Tree ornaments here. Here's another club exclusive. You see a pattern with me in the things I like. This was a seashell ornament given to me on a women's retreat, and we went to the Outer Banks, and I thought it was just precious. That little mouse is also an heirloom. And these are just a Hallmark ornament. I can't remember. I think I got that in a thrift store, to be honest with you. I just loved the way she looked. This is a Hallmark ornament, the Three Kings. This is another dance window, or a window, a dance shop. I love it. And here's another Santa ornament. Some more antiques. And here we have Captain Wentworth and Anne Elliot, Charlie Brown, and another sporting window. And here we have Golfing Santa. Come on, focus. Here we are. My hubby loves to golf. Okay. And that's basically my upstairs Christmas tree. I hope you enjoyed going through and seeing some of these ornaments. A lot of them, they have a lot of sentimental meaning to me. I look at them and my memories are just, they come flooding back. And to me, that's the warmth of the holidays, is remembering your family in those moments that really make your life filled with joy. It is such a blessing to have your family. So I hope you enjoyed that, the first of a few tours. So I hope you decide to like and subscribe and click that notification bell. Bye until next time.